The Syulen is one of the few new Star Citizen ships to be released this patch. It came out this IAE and introduces the first vertically landing ship, which will make sense in a minute. This ship is actually a new starter ship now and has the same kind of role you would see other starters having, that being just your general starter ship or daily driver, with it having all the base features you would need to play the game and enjoy it. It's got 6 SCU of cargo space, which is held at the back of the ship, and is manufactured by Gatac, which is an alien style manufacturer and has only released one ship, which is the one you see now, and sold another ship as concept, which is the Raylin, and that is also available to buy now if you wanted to get that. So now that's done, let's get on with the ship tour. Okay, so starting off with the ship tour, and you can see this is what the Syulen looks like from the bottom when it's landed. It has quite a cool 3-legged feature where these bits pop out, and then it allows you to land without damaging the bottom of this, which I seem to have already, but it doesn't matter. See, this is where the 6 SCU of cargo is stored. You got one there, and one there, of course. There's only one entranceway, that's over on this side, just over here. You'll have to kind of navigate your way around to be able to find it, but because it's kind of identical on all sides of this ship, it's very nice. Okay, let's open. It's a very, very cool door feature. It's really nice. Walking into here, and you have a button to close it on the right side there. Sometimes it's a little bit odd, but you have to kind of aim up towards the top right, and then you can hit it. Here you go. Closes up nice and flushed. It's got a very neon feel in this room, but it's really cool. Just here you have access to some components. Here you go, if you want to change out any of them. Left side as well, some more components. All these buttons you can activate from extremely far away, because there's more components over there. Here you are. And you see the actual button itself physically moves with the thing, so you have to aim down to be able to close it again, which is another cool feature. Now all that's held in the bottom here, oh yeah, this is an EVA suit holder as well, so you probably saw in the intro, your suit will kind of be held in here like this, when it's usable at least. So there you go, that's it for the bottom floor. Now when the elevator isn't cooled and it's on a different floor, normally as you can see there's this little barrier here, so you can't accidentally walk into it, and that's so it kind of floats up. Because on the first time I walked into it I didn't even think the elevator was here for some reason, so I tried pressing that button. But anyway, you can see 3 floors. Going up to the 2nd floor, this is like the habitation deck and where you'll be sleeping mostly. So going into the habitation, again to our left over here we have a door which we can open up. There you go, all slides open nicely here. Closing that door just on the right side again, you can see this button. And here we have access to the toilet control panel. There you go, it all opens up, nicely comes out and folds away right like that. It's a very, very cool animation. I really like what they've done with this ship mostly. Over here, just some holders, and then like a sink, so to say. Up here you can shower too, there's a shower floor. So it's all very accommodated for human use. Opening that up, going out of here. On the right side over here we actually have a chair. This is like a table, and you press this button, and then the chair floats up. You kind of do an odd animation sitting into this. You gotta jump over it. But there you go. Do whatever you want up there. There you go, so standing off that one. Close it all right back up. All flushed away with the floor. Very nice use of space here. Just here we have access to the bed. This is external storage access too. There you go, as you can see there. Now, when you lie down in this bed, the theme of this nearly resembles a cave, and you can see it all around the ship really. When you look up onto the ceiling, you'll see there's more cave-themed customization. But it's very odd, and sometimes you forget where you are when you wake up from logging out. So that's the bed. Log out in space, very nice. All made for a starter ship, so you expect all this. You can't close that one off, but I guess you don't really need to. Now if we go back onto the elevator, see outside again, you can go up to the top floor. Okay, rails deactivate. On the left side here, we have access to components. There you go, and same thing on the right side. Now here we have a main pilot seat. Looking up though, before we go into it, you can see it's all a bit closed up there, but it all opens up. So if we sit down, you can see we get spun around. It's a really cool animation. When we get pushed up into here, this all activates around us. Such a cool animation. This is what the ship sounds like when it starts up. Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Very nice. So it sounds like when it's flying, turning, and just generally moving around. Now for visibility of this ship, and you can see, yeah, pretty much all around you. And you can see below you, and while that would normally mean you can land very well, you don't land normally. You land in a different way. I'll start flying over there, but as you can see, we get quite a few buttons too. These all do the same as normal, just look like different symbols, but they all work the same. So you'll just have to work out which one's which. They are labelled. There you go, power, radar, engine, all the normal stuff. You get 2 MFD screens, or LCD screens, depending on what you want to call it. You get 12 Ignite 2 missiles, and 3 Panther 3 repeaters. You do not get any gimbal mounts, so if I press G, nothing happens, so you have to use your aim and try and target on the system. So if you just get close to the landing zone, not too close or else it won't work, but about this height, and then you press N, it'll automatically land for you. So you see it automatically lowers you as well, so you won't have any chance of damaging yourself. This only works in landing zones in places where you're supposed to land, so on the grass it doesn't work, for example. It's pretty cool though, you can do it on any ship. Time for weapons, maneuverability, shields and the rest. So just briefly talking about the shields, and this ship gets 2 sized 1 shields which aren't the best for combat, but they do sustain you for a while, but don't really rely on them by any means, as they won't get you out of any long lasting fights or big weapon fights. As you can see, it gets 3 sized 3 Panther repeaters, which are great at taking out medium sized ships or ships of a similar size to yourself, and they can do other things you wanted, higher or lower. The 12 Ignite 2 missiles you get there are ideal. Because of it being a starter ship, you don't really expect it to get that many, but it does, and it really helps when taking out targets. It can accelerate quite quick in space and decently fast in atmosphere, and it can decelerate decently well too. For maneuverability is great, and it does feel like you're flying an alien ship, trust me on that. Now for the price of this ship, and it's currently seen for sell prices seen on screen, and if you're a new player and making an account, use my referral code if you would like, it helps me out. But these prices did surprise me, as I thought it would be more due to it being an alien ship, but this does feel like a great price for a starter ship and for what it does and how cool it is. I would definitely recommend it to players, even if it does take some time to get used to the ship landing, taking off and how it all works. Hopefully with this ship being released, it means that Syulen is not too far behind, as they both have the same look and design. Now let me know if you also like this ship. So that's me, Duffer, out.